TikTok's not on. Oh, that's why. Okay.
That was to record.
And why did it switch?
Hey guys, give us a minute.
Hey.
Technical difficulties. Is it not going to do it?
Is this Instagram again?
No, this one's TikTok. Instagram's on my phone.
Hello.
Hello, hello. How's the battery in your phone? Because maybe just maybe.
At like half. I was charging it because I was recording. I don't have TikTok on my phone either.
You don't. Maybe we're not doing TikTok tonight.
Okay.
Haha. We're just gonna skip that. Hey guys.
Hi.
When you can't figure it out, you just skip it. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do tonight.
All right.
We're having fun. We're gonna go over some New Year's traditions. Myself, you can actually see me this time if you don't watch Wednesdays, and Courtney. Probably see her face all over Instagram and TikTok.
My mug.
Your mug. They're like, who's that? I'm like, that's my cousin.
It's me.
There we go. I fixed that. Haha.
Hi, everybody.
So we thought it'd be fun to go over some New Year's traditions and things to do besides just always throwing a party and counting down a ball. Hey, Gina. Thanks for coming. So on the off chance you would like to claim anything, let us know. Claim it out. Be specific. Sometimes there's a little bit of a lag. So if you say, I'll take it, I could be, or Courtney could be a couple items past before we would actually see that. But who all has holiday plans? Who's going to parties? Who's doing things? Not you. Are you hiding at home?
Yes, I'm hiding at home and I'm sitting on the couch. That's my
Sounds like a plan. I do not do the party things anymore. There's too many people.
Yeah, no, I don't. The driving, all of it. No, I'm good.
I'm sure everybody has heard of the tried and true, like lighting the bayberry candle on New Year's. So we've got a couple of bayberry, and then we have the tapers, which I figured these would be easier. So we've got the big candle, but bayberry is a good luck herb and blessing. So that's why bayberry, and that originally started out. They used to be really expensive. You would have to crush, and it was like many pounds of bayberries that you would actually have to crush and turn that into the candle. Over time, it's turned into bayberry scented.
Okay.
Because it got to be so popular, and it's not enough bayberry in the world. But lighting bayberry on New Year's and letting it burn, it brings you the abundance and the good luck and the joy.
Yes.
Do you do the bayberry?
I have a little bit of bark left over from last year that I'll probably throw in the cauldron, but yeah, I don't have a candle yet. I like the tapers. Those ones are cool.
Those are cool because you can inscribe in those.
Mm-hmm.
You can with the votives too. So that's one thing you can do. And you're out of the plastic, like etching in your intention. And depending on your tradition, some people will say you start at the top and write down, so you're bringing it down to you.
Okay. Yeah, I wondered if it was like towards the flame or away.
Yeah, well then I've also heard like you bring it up here to an axe. So whatever you feel most comfortable with, but you can actually get you an old pen or an old pencil that you don't care if it never works or writes again, but like etch it into the wax before lighting it and kind of spending some time charging that candle with that intention and then lighting it, letting it burn all the way out.
And we have votives here as well. So
yeah.
Hold your flammables.
Yeah, right. Do not leave a candle burning unattended. I know many people who will be like, I just put it in the sink with a little bit of water. And I'm like,
I can hear Brandon right now going, yeah, Courtney.
Uh-oh.
Don't burn it.
Do you do this?
I do.
Do I have to give you the lecture?
I like to leave things on my altar going.
Oh, so dangerous.
I get yelled at after that.
Don't do that.
I know. Practice fire safety.
Right.
So tell me about the round things.
The round things. So I grabbed these because we're right next to the baker rack, and to show you like round, and I think the Buckeyes are a better representation because they're round all the way.
Yeah.
But in some countries in Europe, round is considered good luck and auspicious. What's the correct word? My mind quit working. Auspicious.
You're using big words on me.
Right. I'm using an old dart tip. There you go. That's really good for etching.
Okay. Yeah,
but-
I use a needle sometimes usually. for
Yeah,
that.
whatever is sharp enough.
Whatever's around.
Yeah. I am not picky and choosy. If it's sharp enough, I will use that. But round objects, round balls are considered abundant. So, which is why the ball drops, right? And everybody's
Okay.
watching this ball because round things are
Forever.
prosperous. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in some countries, that's also eating round cookies, round treats, bringing in, prosperity.
You can see our faces today.
Right? If I lean over close enough, right? Though some of you see my mug every Wednesday with Marianne.
Yeah.
What have you found for New Year's? What do you do for New Year's?
Well, traditionally my family, like I said, would bang pots and pans at midnight. So I don't know if that was like a noise thing, like to like ring in the new year.
It is.
So
That was one of the ones online.
okay.
Brought the
Sound
drum over
cleansing.
for the noise, and I'm like, we're not going to do this.
Yeah.
I am not a noise fan.
Oh, we don't want to smack
No.
the bowls.
No, we do not.
Melissa's
No.
favorite.
Banging pots, pans, drums, just noise making.
Yeah.
Which I always wondered why.
Because that's what we would do at midnight. We'd hit the pans and yell.
Neighbors loved
The
you.
neighbors love me.
Piggy marzipan are luck for. And I read somewhere too
Oh.
that peppermint, and up in New York, there's a couple of companies that make peppermint pigs because peppermint is good luck, and so are pigs.
Pork, isn't that like people
Mushrooms.
eat pork on the new year?
That and sauerkraut.
Okay.
Not me.
No.
And like black eyed peas are supposed to be.
I don't like sauerkraut either. I'm German.
Sauerkraut balls. See,
Yeah.
But you can get these peppermint pigs
Oh.
from these places in New York, and they come with a little bitty candy sledgehammer, and you whack a piece off of the pig to eat. It's supposed to be good luck.
That's funny.
I do not put pork and peppermint together, but
Oh.
it's peppermint, not pork. But
Okay. Clarification there.
yeah, it's not peppermint flavored pork.
Oh.
It's just it's in the shape of a pig.
I don't want to
supposed-
start my year out with peppermint flavored pork.
It's like,
Ugh.
hey Brandon, I got something I need you to do
Yes,
for me on
I
the
want you to
side.
try. How about it?
Put it in your mouth.
12
Enjoy.
grapes. See? Somebody
Yes.
else. Yes,
Yes.
we read that. And I was like, why all 12? But it's for each, would you say each stroke?
Each stroke, yeah. So
That's
every time the bell chimes, you're supposed to put a grape in your mouth and eat it.
So you can like chew really fast. Is that-
Yeah. Swallow it whole. One of the traditions, I think it was like in China, like if you don't get all 12 done by the time, then like your good luck is dwindled.
Oh no. Hello, Brooke.
Hey, Brooke. We're going over some kind of crazy.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. Keeping an eye on the Twitch for me.
Yeah.
We got Courtney live. You can actually see her face, not just in the videos.
I'm real. I'm
Right.
not AI.
Right. She's a real person. Burning rosemary
Okay.
is
protected.
good luck. Which kind of reminded me of the simmer pot that you made that video.
Yes.
A lot of these were in
I
there.
did. I threw cinnamon in there and rosemary. Lots of winter fruits. Spices.
Cacao, nibs, sweetness, joy for new luck, New Year's.
Offerings, isn't that what it says? Yeah.
Because cacao is actually a little more bitter than like regular chocolate.
Mhm.
It hasn't been sweetened. So we have some people that like to buy this for their deity offerings because it's pure.
Not gonna eat it, yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
Unless you like really bitter chocolate.
Is this to bring in love?
Mm-hmm. So the tradition of the kiss under the mistletoe was actually meant more as like a soulmate thing, not just
Mhm.
whoever was near you.
Okay.
So it actually had a little more
seriousness
seriousness
to it.
than what everybody does now when they're half drunk. Right?
Kiss me.
Right. And bay leaves, which I know a lot of people will do this year round.
Yes,
But writing your
yeah.
intention on the bay leaf and then burning it.
Yeah.
These can actually be kind of hard to freaking burn.
Yeah. Oh, and
And
I
they
will
spark a
say,
lot.
yes, use tweezers or some type of something that's not your fingertips because you will lose them.
Have you burned yourself?
I have burned my nails quite a bit, but yeah, you're gonna want to use something to like pull away from you.
How many outtakes have we had on your videos?
I get burnt a lot on TikTok.
Speaking of, we're back to spells tomorrow. So
Okay.
I don't know if it's me and you or you and Eileen or somebody. We'll find out. So
Tune in.
Yeah. And you were the one who actually reminded me or brought up about salts for any big change. So new year, new year,
Yes.
new things, new salts. So any kind of salt.
Yes.
This was a fun, pretty green one. Actually, we have a local lady, Lachelle, that makes these for us for prosperity. And the cool thing with these, you can actually dissolve a little bit and then put it in a spray bottle. So you can mist like your cash box, your wallet and stuff with prosperity, or wash your hands in it before you go gambling. So
smart.
fun things to do.
Oh, I didn't know that. Not you don't want to eat lobster or chicken.
You know what? I thought I read that somewhere, heard that somewhere. I think Marianne actually abides by that.
Keep that in mind.
So Marianne and I, we recorded like a New Year's tradition podcast at the beginning of the year. So you can go back and find that on like Boxed Wine Witchcraft and When Ghosts Speak. And she also does this thing with like the 3 pennies. Or 3 copper pennies in the windowsill. And they, if I remember correctly, you leave them there until the Epiphany, and then you have to go spend them somewhere.
Okay.
So she likes to use that as part of a tip. Like they'll go out to eat, and she's giving her 3 pennies, and Ted's giving his 3 pennies.
So the one waitress or waiter is getting 6 pennies every year and has no idea why.
Is getting like a $5.06, right?
Okay.
Well, unless they know this tradition too.
Yeah.
Brooke likes the bitter hot chocolate.
Oh, okay.
I like putting peppermint in mine.
Yeah.
Back to the peppermint.
Back to the peppermint.
I am the peppermint. I am not your basic white witchy person with the pumpkin spice.
No.
I don't understand the pumpkin spice.
Brandon likes mocha too. Everything's peppermint or mocha.
And he's the one I'm actually related to.
Yeah.
So
And Violet hates peppermint.
Does she?
She hates it.
What
hates
planet
it.
did you get her
I don't
from?
know.
How did you get her?
I don't know. When I was pregnant with her, she made me sick every time I brushed my teeth. It was the mint.
Really? She hated it then?
She hated it then.
She's being consistent.
Yep.
I actually had it pretty lucky while pregnant. The only thing that made me nauseous was certain types of like the smell of cardboard.
Oh.
Because I worked at Sam's Club.
That is weird.
Yeah, and some of those cardboards, I worked in the freezers and the refrigerators. So some of those cardboards would be lined or waxed, depending on the produce.
So like a chemical smell.
And like the asparagus boxes always were the worst. And I'd have to take a breath, go over, pick it up, cut it out, do this, step away.
Breathing.
Yeah.
I am
that
too,
big.
Brooke. I like pumpkin spice.
I'm sure those regulars that have been with it, like, this is one of my favorite books.
That's one of my favorite books too now.
And there is a whole section in here on New Year's stuff. It's really fun. Peppermint floor wash, your favorite.
Make a whole house smelling peppermints.
And there's a whole thing in here about the bayberry candle.
Okay.
New Year's Eve bath spells. And the peppermint sachet.
I can do that one.
The bath spells. So the bath spell, add a few drops of rose to a cup of rose hydrosol or rose water. Add a few drops of sandalwood essential oil to the sandalwood hydrosol. Add them to a tub filled with warm water. Float fresh flowers in the water for extra enhancement. Pretty. But they actually have in another section calendar divination for doing things. So this is a fun book.
It's got so much information in it.
But yeah, the Pisces calendar spell, which is kind of long to read out. The persimmons luck spell, berry green persimmons to receive good fortune. So this is one of my favorite books. It's got a lot of neat stuff.
It's very good variety of
the
things.
red goblin spell. Even a mere pebble can be transformed into a lucky charm. Any round smooth stone will suffice. Toss the pebble in the air 3 times and catch it, chanting, "Spirit of good fortune, spirit of the red goblin, don't abandon me, stay with me. Enter the stone so I can still use it to call on you. You may want to mark the stone to distinguish it from others." But yeah, never heard of the red goblin spell.
Me neither.
But
Okay, you want to invoke the goblins? Have them help you do your bidding?
There's a lot in here. 5,000 spells.
Who is the red goblin? Brooke wants to know. Should we Google it?
Sure.
Okay, we'll Google it.
Red goblin of good luck. You have one job, Courtney.
Okay.
Man.
On it, Brooke.
The red goblin may be a euphemism for you know who. He may also be a more mild-mannered Italian spirit whose name has been forgotten. Interpret as you will. Call on him when in need.
It's a helpful night spirit. So.
So that I'd never heard of that one. So I was like, ooh, let me bookmark this. Tie mistletoe with red ribbon and hang any time of the year in your home for luck, protection, and extra kissing. So that's not even just New Year's. As I knock over Buckeyes and snickerdoodle cookies. That was another thing. I was like, nobody's going to do this. It's going to be stinky. Tying onions above the door.
Oh. Okay. But you could.
Make your house kind of stinky.
You could.
I don't think anybody wants to do that.
No.
If you do it, let me know. How long does your house kind of smell like that?
We know how long your house smells like onions. Smell like Burger King.
Twist marjoram, thyme, and mistletoe or around mistletoe and hang in the corners of each room to attract luck and fortune. What do you have a big house? That's a lot.
Yeah.
What you're going to have to do.
Yeah, that is.
But
Brooke wants to know if it's to keep people away, the red goblin. I think the red goblin's like just more of like a mischievous spirit, like to handle your stuff for you.
In this case, you're asking him for his aid and fortune.
To bring you opportunity.
Now, red, in some cultures, red is luck and fortune.
Onion's great for introverts.
Keep other people from visiting you. So like some traditions will say to wear the color underwear for what and red is for money and prosperity.
We got our red nails on.
Right? Yellow for luck. So match your underwear color.
Okay.
For New Year's, for whatever you're trying to bring in.
Okay. On it. Gotta get some green underwear.
Green underwear.
Need money.
There, I think it was Ireland or Scotland that whoever visits you first sets the tone for the rest of the year.
Oh boy. All
so
right.
Be careful who you let come in, because think of it almost like a foot traffic spell, right?
Yeah.
They're
the energy that they're bringing in is going to set your energy for the year. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So you have certain family members, in-laws, and you want to try that out and be like, nah.
Just kidding.
Nah, don't come over today.
We're not hanging out. I cancel plans.
No, you are like gonna go break some dishes on your friend's doorstep, right?
That's I'm
coming
coming for you guys. Don't worry.
Right? Go to the dollar store, thrift store, buy up a bunch of old dishes, teacups, breakable dishes.
Nope.
Hello.
Knocking on the door.
Hi. No, we're busy.
We
It's a real person.
It's
Don't
a
worry.
real person. It's not a ghost this time.
But over in Europe, breaking dishes is good luck and good fortune. So you go break these on your family and friends, those that you want to bless, all over the doorstep. So when you open your door in the morning, the more you have all over your doorstep and the farther the mess out, the farther out the mess goes, the more luck and prosperous you're going to be.
So is this along the same analogy of like when they TP people's houses to like win the game? Is that...
That might be a stretch. Just a little bit.
Okay, never mind.
Just a little bit of a stretch.
We're destroying property to bring in luck. I mean,
You got some anger issues, just go take it out on your like.
I love
Premise.
you.
Yeah. Now, like when we lived in Germany, the groundskeeper, Iggy, I can't remember if it was his son or daughter, but anyway, one of his kids were getting married, and in between the two high-rise buildings that we lived in, because the military, not enough housing, you had to live in the economy.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a basketball court in between the two, and so we were like, why are they leaving the building in the party room and like breaking their shit? I'm like, well, I guess you don't have to clean the dishes if you're breaking them.
Yeah.
And the bride and groom had to clean it all up. But anytime somebody was done eating, they would go outside in that area and like just throw their dish down, throw their cup down, throw their coffee mug down.
Done.
And it was meant to bless the bride and groom, and then they had to clean it up.
Okay. Them cleaning it up part is strange.
Well, they had to work together now. I could see that part.
Okay, yeah. So teamwork.
Can they do it without fighting?
Getting annoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But so that tradition, blessing, not just New Year's, apparently, can be.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go smash stuff on my friends' lawns. Happy New Year. They'll all be drunk in their
Courtney
living
was
rooms
here.
as I'm smashing things outside.
Yeah, and use them out the door. Don't come knocking.
Yeah.
We don't want to visit.
Leave us alone.
So in this fun kitchen table magic book, I bookmarked a spot about creating a money altar. So if you've thought of putting one in and you didn't know how to do it, this book can tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And it's pretty easy. It's, small dish, coins, dollar bills, cinnamon sticks, mint.
We also have a video on pretty much, I think, every platform telling you how to construct a money bowl as well.
Mm-hmm. So I figured this is pretty easy. Or the video. There's a lot of fun other stuff in here, but I'm like,
money bowls are easy to put together.
Doesn't need a money altar, especially with what's going on in the world right now.
Mm-hmm. And we're all broke from Christmas.
We covered the grapes. Oh, the toss the coin to your witcher in the water.
Okay.
So in Russia,
Oh.
They like to toss coins into the nearby river for prosperity. And all I kept thinking was the toss the coin to your richer song.
Yeah.
But not the one from the TV show, the heavy metal one by Leo, because it's so much more fun. Have fun and lurk more. Thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Brooke, for lurking. Hey, Chris.
Hey.
Thank you.
Going into lurk mode.
Yes. And if you haven't watched it and you like heavy metal versions of popular songs, go look them up, Frog Leap Studios.
Okay.
It's great. Sometimes he dresses up. He does for that video, so he's got like a long blonde wig on.
Hello, everyone.
A bless this house spell. So if you've got a new house, new family members, new babies, or other people moving in, that maybe, you weren't exactly, maybe you were outvoted and you need some work going into the new year because you're going to be there a minute. Bless this house. Not to be confused with down south of bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
That's not a blessing.
No.
I've lived down there long enough. I know this. So did you know if you have a red door, you're supposed to have money? Prosperity. If you have a red door. Yes, on platform hot. Hey, hop all you want. Thank you, Brooke.
Fine.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris, and thank you, Brooke. I need the lurkers on Twitch so we can grow that. I need the average of 3 viewers on Twitch so we can get going on that one.
Hello.
But the pestos, pennies, and prosperity charm. Sprinkle 3 or 4 handfuls of dried basil under the doormat to attract business and draw in customers. You could do the same thing with pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, and that's something we've kind of done here.
Mm-hmm.
And we do. Like, I keep finding change, and I'm
if
like,
you see change outside, don't pick it up. Leave it there.
We throw candy around for the fairies so they quit messing.
Oh yeah, don't touch the Smarties.
Thanks for helping with the Twitch, Brooke. Thank you. Or Brooke and Chris. I'm sorry, because I'm reading both names and both are answering.
I will pimp out Twitch. Thanks.
Yeah, and so Twitch too is going to be the super secret, not so secret now.
Yeah.
where people can watch us record the podcast live and you can hear all the side conversations before I edit that out. But it's shiny. I know.
You're
You're not
laughing
proud
in
of
the
Brandon. Quit it. But yeah, so this is a fun little book, the Old Girl's Book of Spells. So it's kind of like folklore type stuff, and that's where I found that one. So I've already got this tab a couple times. I'm like, this is going to go on my to-read list, and hopefully here soon I'm going to be doing a book review, a book discussion. I've got like 3 of them over there. One of them's a spell jar book.
Okay.
That was really fun. So yeah, I think there's other things. Yeah, I'm going to have to go through this one. And
what's this one?
Ooh. Hey, who needs this? And now it's time to get divorced. I'll mark that one. I don't need to get divorced.
Whatever journey you're embarking on.
I think this could be helpful for maybe some
we could
people
help you.
Yeah. Spell that one. Make that speeding ticket null and void. So this one I marked
Jupiter.
For the 4th Pentacle of Jupiter. You can
is this a sigil?
It's a Solomon seal.
Okay.
So in my pastime, I like reading Enochian stuff and Solomon stuff, and it's very high magic. And a lot of times I'm like, bullshit, we're not doing it like that. Because some of these, like, to enact it, Jupiter's got to be in the 5th sign of this and this on a Wednesday with the moon and blah, 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 blah. That happens like maybe once a lifetime. So that means you can never do it. Bullshit.
On the night
We're
of
not
the 12th.
waiting. So do what you need to do. But the 4th Pentacle of Jupiter, if you're somebody that likes sigils, talismans, that is one to work with, to have.
Is that a good one for
money drawing spirits?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
If I was to describe my own candle for New Year's,
Mm-hmm.
would that
So
be a good?
here's the thing. That is, you would have to get all of that.
Oh, dang.
And it's very tiny. That's written in Hebrew.
Okay.
So
I need a very tiny needle.
It's very, very, very teeny tiny. So what I would suggest to people who want to use it, like for yourself on candle working, to either print it out and trace it, so you're kind of putting your energy onto that working,
right,
and burn it in the flame,
or just find something
set
simpler.
it under the candle. Or what is it, like rice paper, tissue paper? Certain printers transfer it in onto the candle that way.
What?
They're very intricate.
Shenanigans. You mean our beautiful faces?
What? Yeah, don't you sass.
Excuse me?
So yeah, the 4th Pentacle of Jupiter, and it is specific to the 4th, because each planet has multiple. Let's see. The 2nd Pentacle of Venus will bring its owner honor in all things, especially those that which involve love. Add this pentacle to love and friendship spells. So if you're kind of bored with using your regular things, you can look into these, but do your research, make sure you're using the correct one. But the 4th Pentacle of Jupiter for abundance.
I like how the Venus one is a pentagram.
Right?
They're like, oh, you want love?
Yeah. The 5th Pentacle of Saturn, good talisman to use to protect the home and all the items in it. Place on the back of a mirror to reflect negative energies. So these can be fun and different if you're tired of the same old stuff. Look into these. Just make sure you're using the right one.
The shell.
What shell? Is Day Day on? Is my extra son on?
Where is he?
He might be on Twitch. Hopefully Day Day is watching on Twitch. And then I think it was Russia too. Have you ever seen? We assumed they were drunk. The drunk people on the chair jumping.
Okay.
When it hits midnight.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Okay.
That's really a
thing. Do you want to break the chair, or is it just?
No, we are not WWE wrestling with the
chairs. Do we body slam the chair when we're done?
No, you're just standing on it, jumping off.
Okay.
Don't make this hard. Don't add extra stuff.
No,
stop it.
Extra steps.
Stop it. You're just jumping off the chair into the new year, right? You're going in.
Oh, okay. So it's like a leap.
Now you're with me.
Like a
yes.
leap thing.
Yes. You're getting carried away.
Leaping into
We're
the
not
new year.
hitting people with chairs.
Okay, fine. Boring.
Um,
Melissa doesn't want to hit people with chairs.
no, that's a whole other gathering.
Okay. Yeah, that's after hours.
That's probably like 4th of July drinking outside.
We have
But
wine.
that's not.
Yeah,
we
we have
bringing
wine
in
and chairs.
Bud Light and chairs.
Oh my
Vodka and
God.
chairs.
Vodka and chairs.
Yeah. No, don't do that.
Chardonnay and chairs. There we
Anybody
go.
have some fun New Year's tradition that your family does?
Teach us, please.
Yeah.
We would love to learn.
I was like, we have to find some off the wall. Not everybody does that anymore.
My
stuff.
uncle's family eats Chinese food, but I feel like that's not.
Rah, 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 rah,
Is
rah.
it like?
Is
Is
it
that
duck?
like a thing? Like, or is it just they like Chinese food? I don't know.
Could be, and that might be the only place that's open in America.
We will jump off all of your chairs. Don't start with me.
He's like, nobody's allowed to sit on my chairs. Nobody's going to jump off of them if they can't sit on them. Party at Scott's house.
Yeah. Don't bring chairs.
Well, you know, and they don't make chairs like they used to anymore, really.
Everything's breaking in here as well.
I know, I'm like, why am I throwing away so many chairs?
Because they're metal.
And they're wonky.
And they go, ah.
Yeah. We never really did a whole lot. Like, we would kind of watch, you know, what really was going on. So my parents would
ball
always
drop.
have like friends on the military
Mhm.
base that we would have to go to.
Mhm.
And without
Right.
fail, I was always the oldest, and I got stuck babysitting
Mhm.
everybody else's freaking kids.
Mhm.
So I hated it.
Fun.
I hated New Year's Eve and New Year's Day because I got stuck babysitting
Yeah.
all the Rugrats wherever we were at.
Fun for Melissa.
Yeah, hated it. Yeah, that was my New Year's thing growing
Yeah.
up. Nothing really fun. And watching the ball drop, and then you get to an age where you're like going to bed.
Yeah.
I have to work in the morning, going to bed.
Yeah. That's pretty much where I'm at now. We bought our little like noisemaker and hat set from Myers. That's what we'll be doing with our tiny hats in front of the television.
Did you get Violet a little?
I did, and a little noisemaker, and I'll make sure to send you lots of videos of her making noise with said noisemaker.
So New Year's Day, I'm not opening any. It's gonna be noisy. I'm like, I'm sure that's adorable little Violet again, but I don't
It
wanna hear
is.
the noise.
It'll all be her.
Just put it on Snapchat.
I
That
will.
way people can find it if they want.
Happy New Year.
Well, apparently Scott's having a party that we're all going to. So
Oh, he's gonna be hitting me with a chair.
new
Oh my god.
you're going to the casino. Okay.
Take me with you.
Which one? Cleveland?
Go
Are you going gambling?
gambling.
Right. Don't forget to use the Prosperity salt. Wash
There
your
you
hand
go.
it before you hit it. Have some Tiger's Eye in your pocket.
I don't know why I'm getting hit with a chair still. That seems very just
Bring
drastic.
Brandon. And we're like, we'll sit him outside in the fenced in yard. Let him
Okay.
go at it.
Everybody just throw chairs.
Can we trade this out for
Thank
like,
you,
some
Chris.
some Nerf swimming? Actually, we'll just go with swimming pool noodles. There we go.
I could get an inner tube. Make you fight to get to me.
Yeah, I don't think we actually have anything really planned, Scott. We'll probably just be chilling at home.
Yeah. I'm just happy I have off Sunday and Monday. Yeah, that's
I don't have to work. I know these 2 days off for Christmas, even though I don't really.
literally all I'm looking forward to is the 2 days off.
I was
in a
just
row.
like, I didn't have to go to work, and we got out kind of early
Yeah.
on Christmas. What? I forgot what this felt like.
Yeah.
This is nice.
This is vacation.
Right.
This is a
I
nice
got you.
vacation.
Yay, Chris. I don't know. Maybe
Thanks.
next year, because we don't have it planned already. We'll have to start the New Year's D&D party. Finally make your characters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get the characters
I
strong.
need to. I need to.
All right. Well, I don't have any more fun things. I went through them all because a lot of them are just like toss a coin.
Yeah.
Eat grapes, don't choke.
Don't choke on your grapes. Remember. burn some bayberry.
I mean,
Call
what
it a
better
day.
what better reason do you need to eat all of your candy laying around from Christmas? But
Mhm.
it's for prosperity and good luck.
And then if you miss anything with the new year, there is a full moon on the 6th, the following weekend. So whatever intentions or gratitudes you don't get done
Right.
can make up for.
Well, and that's going to be tomorrow's collective thing on TikTok.
Okay.
It's just New Year's blessings. Some of our regulars on TikTok on Tuesday were like, "Are you doing it? Are you doing it?" So, I'm like, sure, we'll get back into that.
All right. Sounds good. We'll see you all over at TikTok tomorrow.
Like, where's my tweezers to hold that?
Yeah,
together?
I'm going to need tweezers. I'm gonna burn my fingers off again.
So, yeah.
This one's over here cooking a whole meal.
Who, Lachelle?
Yes. We're going to have black eyed peas. And she's having a party here on Saturday.
Well,
And apparently your boyfriend's hitting me with a chair.
Well, Saturday we're doing Lachelle and I are inscribing candles for people.
Yes.
So you can either book that ahead online for a time if you want to be in the room as we're actually doing it. Or there is a post.
I need a video of you guys doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a post on Facebook and Instagram that you can order your candle ahead of time.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, it's very thorough.
Mm-hmm. So
form.
there's options that you can choose from, or there's other if there's something else that's not listed that you're kind of hoping for and a way to pay for it. Fields for your name, number, email in case we don't quite get maybe what you're after, or to say, hey, we have a quick question about this. So then you can pick up your candle on like Saturday or another time. So if you can't make it Saturday to have your candle done, you can order it ahead of time. But we will be scribing, dressing, blessing candles for you. So these are 7-day pullouts. So you'll have your candle, it'll be dressed, it'll be done for you, and it will have its glass container too. So
cool.
Yeah. That's what's going on Saturday. Whoop whoop.
Come hang out.
And that's all we got. So unless anybody's got some other traditions they want to share real quick or questions about maybe anything that we did.
Chris says, any spell recommendations for a new job?
Oh, you know what? That's funny because in this one, I saw a thing in there about making your resume stand out more.
I posted a video too about getting a job as well. If you want.
You know what? And let me check the table of contents. And I know that 5,000's one's going to have something in it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I like the chapter 11. Can't find your keys. Another life is not spells. But where did I see that one about your resume? Oh, so here's a whole chapter.
There's a whole section in here about find a job.
For finding and creating the perfect job, a whole chapter.
Job interview success spell. Sea salt. That's what I like too about this encyclopedia is the ingredients are always really
The don't name
simple.
me off spell.
Yeah. Job interview self-confidence bath.
Spell to ease the stress of dealing with a boss or coworker who's a total jerk. I'm not lying. That is the title of that one.
Nice.
Spell to help you amplify the impact of your resume.
I got just pages and pages and pages in this thing of job spells.
Raise. So
come in and read.
Yeah. There's quite a few, and I'm sure there's more in some other books, but these ones were the quickest I could find. Things that would apply for New Year's.
The encyclopedia, Chris, is 35.
So you know why this is my favorite book? Not only is it 5,000 freaking spells, this is the only book that I own that comes with a warning page, because some of these, if you were to actually do them the way it's written, Could be harmful, poisonous. So Judica, I love that.
Yeah.
I love there's Ginger in the book. She traveled and took years researching, gathering, collecting. So the fact that there's a warning page, because some of these are old, old spells.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, back when they used to give you mercury, like as a doctor, and now like, oh shit, don't do that. That is poisonous.
You will kill someone.
So that's why it's my favorite book.
This
Judica,
is like
right?
anything I make this is like a reference. Usually it's either that or the Kitchen Witch series.
Yeah. I have one of the original back when it was a white cover that had the paper jacket
Mm-hmm.
that they don't do anymore. And I can't. I would love to bring Judica in, just meet her.
Yeah.
She's one of my favorites. Raven Grimassi before he passed was too, and I almost got to meet him.
Really?
Almost. When I went out to Salem for a honeymoon, like he was doing an appearance and was signing. And as we were driving, like granted for us, it was like 60 and nice. And he was like, be careful. And we're like, of what? Just other drivers? Okay. No, there was like this huge snow and ice storm that was going through
Oh my God.
as we were driving. We just haven't hit it yet.
Yeah.
And like a tree went down in Raven Yard, blocked the drive, like he couldn't get out. So I missed him because he couldn't come. I was very sad because I had like 3 books. I was going to have him like, can you sign this one and this one? But unfortunately.
Aw.
But yeah, maybe I need to reach out and say like, if you're ever traveling in the Cleveland area,
Yeah. Come to the book signing.
please come let me fangirl over you.
Yes.
I'm sure other people would too. But party. But yeah, that's what tonight was about. We just figured like, hey, let's share some fun knowledge, show you where we found some of it. My sloppy handwriting for things on the internet that weren't in books, but just little historical pages. If you want to buy cookies to eat and pretend that it's only about the prosperity. Cards
also have
don't
rocks that are
matter
round.
when it's magic.
Do you have to consume it? Can you just hold it? Because we have plenty of round things in the store. We have spheres. We have round tumbles.
I'm sure if if your intention was and you blessed it that way and just kept it in your pocket.
There you go.
Or if you don't have a pocket, if it's not too big, stick it in your bra.
Okay.
Make your own gravel
I like
crit,
it.
as Hawaiian grandma calls it.
Yeah. I miss her.
Hopefully she'll be here for the psychotic fair.
Yeah.
You'll get to see her. I'll be in Tucson.
Oh.
You get to wrangle her all by
Oh,
yourself.
goody. I'm going to get beat with a cane.
All right, guys.
Awesome.
Well, thanks for joining.
Thanks, guys. We'll
Catch
see
us
you next time.
catch us tomorrow on TikTok for the community blessing.
Cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
I'm going to let
just
you
just
share.
end.